Hello girls, welcome back to the grammar of the second term. Today we are going to tackle grammar for grade 10, unit 12, grade 11, unit 7, and grade 12, unit 8. We are going to explain the relative clauses or the relative pronouns. Let's start. The first relative pronoun is who. Who is used for people, but actually we use also whom and whose for people. Which, it is used for objects, animals, plants, and places. We have where, it is used for places also, and when, it is used for time. Let's start to differentiate between all these relative pronouns and see how we can use them in sentences. Let's start with who, whom, and whose. Look at these three examples. That is the girl lives next door. That is the girl you told me about. That is the girl car was stolen. If you notice that the three sentences start with the same clause, that is the girl. That means it's a person. So you will think first of using who, but actually we have whom and whose. Let's see the first example, what we are going to use here. We are going to use who. The second one, whom. And the third one, whose. Why? Why do we use who in the first example? Actually because who is followed by a verb. In the second example, whom is followed by a subject plus a verb. And whose is followed by a noun. So, this is how we can differentiate between who, whom, and whose. Let's move to other relative pronouns. Which, where, and when. I found the keys I lost yesterday. 2013 is the year I graduated. So in the first example, we are going to use which because we said that, and in the second one, we will use when. For the first one, we use which because we said it's used for objects, animals, plants, and so on, and when it is used for time. But also, we said that which is used for places and where is used also for places. How can we differentiate between them? Look at these two examples. I went to the school my father bought. I went to the school my father was taught. So, in the first example, what are we going to use? Which or where? Actually, we are going to use which. In the second one, we will use where. Why? What makes us use which in the first one and where in the second one? Actually, which is used for places in general. When you buy something, you buy it in general. So the school my father bought, he bought it as a whole. But here, when I say was taught, the action here happened inside the place where my father was taught. Let's see if you understood how to differentiate between all these relative pronouns. Complete the story using who, where, whose, or which. On Saturday, I called over my friends who live across the street to watch a football match. They brought with them a new friend, Joan, who also, yes, who has been a new resident in the town we live in, which we live in. We all wore t-shirts which represented our favorite football team and made popcorn and potato crisps. In the first half, our team felt a lot of pressure and tension was a little disappointing to us. So, which, very good. But then the second half brought about many surprises. The team's captain emotions. We have here a noun, so it's whose. Were raised by the zealous crowd revealed his real potential. My friend and I were cheering, so who were cheering the whole time, watched the match till the very end, celebrating the victory of our team. Actually, in the exam, you will be asked to correct some underlined mistakes. So let's practice using the right relative pronouns here. Correct the underlined mistakes. Number 1, that is the house when Hassan lived. So here, where, very good, and lives. Number 2, I talked to Fawaz, whose father are the manager. So here, who is wrong. The right one is whose, because we said it should be followed by a noun, and then are changes into is. Number 3, this is the woman where gave me any money. So where here changes, of course, into who, because who is followed by a verb and some money. Number 4, I met the girl who you told me to helping. So who should be changed into whom, because whom is followed by subject and a verb, and then to help, because to is followed by an infinitive. And thank you very much, my dear students, and I hope that you understand how to differentiate between the different relative pronouns. Goodbye.